All right, all right. Ooh. And they got the ratings chart across the board. 18 plus everywhere but the United States. Xbox console exclusive. Okay. They really got to push the Xbox somehow. It's a little quiet. Arcane Austin.
Rumor has it something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font, and pastor's gone missing. And my genius plan was to investigate it. Alone.
Is it more vampire games?
Don't stress, Layla.
So this immediately gave me hints of like Time Splitter's Future Perfect, because there's like one level in that where you you meet up with the girl at the church and there's zombies there. Go on, get up the belfry. I'm glad they're just showing off raw gameplay for this. Well, not really raw gameplay, there's no HUD.
He is the truth in the darkness. He is the word in the shadow. I've seen the movement in the dark.
Are you just walking towards the floating man?
I see you.
Oh, Lord!
You can very clearly see the floating man. Yes, it is vampires.
Oh, God.
Wait, didn't we see a teaser for this earlier? Like last year's E3? I feel like this is that game. Wow, yeah, they just like, everybody's latching onto vampires. Mr. Krabs drawn out in blood.
Jacob! Oh, thank God.
Come on, let's find the others and beat feet.
You know, Redfall used to look like
No, this is
straight out of a postcard. A picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts. The bustling historic downtown, the seafront district, and the old lighthouse.
Okay, Fallout 4 but with vampires.
Something happened. People started vanishing, and those who didn't sold out. Big time. Fast forward, basically everyone's either a vampire, a cultist trying to become a vampire, or dead. And these aren't just trashy movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all the water, totally cut us off from the outside world. Gotta admit though, if I have to be stuck on an island full of vampires, I'm glad it's with y'all.
Feelings mutual, I guess.
Aw, thanks, Jake.
So yeah, this is that vampire game they showed off last
We've
year.
also got Remy, our engineer genius, and her little robot buddy.
I forgot what it was called, but it's definitely that.
Who's a good robot?
I thought it was called Redfall for a second.
And our
If I see a name, I swear to God it'll click, but right now I've got nothing.
Term cryptozoologist, but to each their own.
Last but not least, yours truly. I have these weird powers.
We've been digging for answers.
It's just called
that haven't
Redfall,
found
okay.
much beyond blood and death. Luckily, the vampires and their sycophants aren't discreet about where they like to nest. I'd bet the answers we need are inside those tourist traps turned fortresses.
Spotted some bloodsuckers in their fan club near the festival grounds. Let's start there. Ghosting out.
Given that there seems to be like a big story behind this, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be more akin to like Far Cry or Left 4 Dead.
On my mark. Oh shit, blood bag!
Because a lot of like the different classifications of vampire here give me more Left 4 Dead vibes.
Going up.
Like having it be more level based.
My cryptid hunter's intuition tells me there's a nest nearby.
You're what?
Jeff, that's not a thing.
Found something.
Oh, now I simply must go in there.
What is that? Where does it go?
Some kind of collective consciousness.
That's impossible.
Oh, good. We end up in
There's
Mementos.
the movie theater. I used to come here all the time. Why'd they have to mess this up for me? Ah, shit.
It'll collapse any second.
Run!
Stay alone or squad up. Yeah, from this alone, I can't tell if it's like a giant open world or if it's level based. Bite back. Redfall. Oh, console exclusive. Okay, I was like, that's weird that that Xbox is just going for one that's specifically on console and not for PC. But I guess it is on PC as well. Gotta remember that console exclusive means exclusive to consoles. Hollow Knight. Look how gorgeous the art style was in this game. Survive. Chat's going nuts. Apparently this is Silk Song. I haven't, I'll admit I haven't played Hollow Knight, and there's gonna be a lot of people in chat just yelling, "You should!" Hollow Knight Silk Song. No release date. Ooh. World premiere. Ooh, okay.
Selling humans as drugs. You're the only one that can stop them. You realize we're gonna have to take out the entire alien drug cartel.
You're just gonna leave me here in what, space?
Everybody lives in space, including you. All right, you're a bounty hunter now. You gotta help me rescue my friends.
This
They're
is-
Gatlians, just like me.
Hey, why are you squeezing me so tight? How about a little dinner first and some bubble bath maybe first? Look at us.
All of your guns talk to you.
Oh yeah, that's one of my children. They die fast. Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
A gun that makes platforms, a grappling hook alien.
Hey there, I'm knifey. Yes, more, I need more stabbing.
Oh, how grotesque.
Everyone, fight each other!
It's having the Care Bears go at it. Good lord. So humans are being high on life. Humans are being trafficked as guns, and you have an arsenal of living weapons.
Well, now I can.
Good God.
Welcome to the Xbox
human!
Bethesda Game Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've never done before. For the first time ever, our entire show is focused on games.
Did I say guns? I didn't mean drugs.
12 months. You're gonna see more gameplay than we've ever had in a show. Industry-defining racing experiences, gripping narratives, compelling strategy titles, and my favorite, the most anticipated open-world RPG of the last 20 years.
Elden Ring.
All playable in the year ahead. And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before. You can play on your console, PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can play with who you want, where you want, and when you want. Today, we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to Game Pass, and that is on top of the hundreds of titles coming to members over the next year. Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond the console. We are thrilled to be working with an iconic team that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises in the entire world. And now, all Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits for these incredible games on PC and mobile.
Mobile as well, huh?
For over a decade, players have created a thriving culture of competition and creativity around our games. From
every time I see Riot Games, I get like a little bit like, because of League of Legends, but then I realized that Riot really expanded their repertoire in the past year.
Today, we're proud to invite the Xbox community into that world. We're bringing our biggest PC and mobile games to Game Pass. Subscribers will unlock every champion on League and Wild Rift, all Valorant agents, select cards in Legends of Runeterra, and little legends in Teamfight Tactics. And that's just the start.
All champions in
Thank
League?
you for coming on this journey with us, and welcome to Riot Games.
Good God. Does Microsoft really just have that much FU money to throw around? League of Legends. I forgot that they bought Activision Blizzard. League of Legs. I tried to play Teemo once. It didn't go well. I did not know they made a card game. It's not just me in that all of these card games are basically just like a less involved, like a less involved copies of Magic the Gathering, right? Do you remember the reaction when Valve was like, "That's right, we're gonna have an actual game at our conference this year," and they came up and it was the Dota card game? Like, the disappointment in that audience was palpable. Yeah, the NDA on Half-Life expired, so the creators just leaked the script that they had for it. That's right, people just use the Dota card game as like, as just a way to stream illegal stuff.
For Hugo. He's not dead yet.
See, I like Ravens. I don't know how I feel about the lynching of the Ravens.
The macula's not just in Hugo's blood. It concerns everybody. And it can change everything. No! Rotten flesh.
Vermintide?
Remember, no more killing soldiers.
Oh yeah, Plague Tale.
Look out! There's a killer around here. One of our men has been murdered.
Something you don't see in a lot of games aside from horror games, actually being able to crawl under stuff. No, don't go in the tall grass. There's wild Pokemon in there.
You're only making it worse.
Amicia, don't. I'm tired of being afraid. I'll show them that it's over.
Finally.
See, they're nothing. Nothing to be scared of. Which one, not them? What is wrong with me? Hugo. Come on. Do it.
She got the Angie plague. Plague Tale Requiem is here. The man is eaten by rats. Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. First party game. Forza. That last Forza game looked good. I wish I had played it. Do I gotta mute this? I mean, it's Forza, so I could just like introduce. I could just go. I could drop the hot beats myself. Boom. The last Forza game they put out did have like an arcade mode that was very similar to. What the hell is that stunt racing game? Not Burnout. The one with the one where it's like, where it's a PC one. I feel like it began with a T. Something Mania. Trackmania.
Forza Motorsport is back. I'm Dan Greenwald.
Who would have guessed?
And I'm joined by
it's an annual release at this point.
At Turn 10. Forza is known for its photoreal beauty and state-of-the-art immersion. Built from the ground up to showcase the Xbox Series X and S consoles, including techniques like real-time ray tracing on track. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made.
They say that every year.
Today,
because technically every year it's true.
All new Forza Motorsport. Welcome to Maple Valley. This track has been a fan favorite since the original Motorsport launched back in 2005. For the first time in Forza Motorsport,
considering they're just calling it Forza Motorsport, it seems like that they're going to be launching this as less of a game and more of a service. This seems like it's going to be like a games as a service.
Using a single camera with no cuts.
Which, from a business perspective, I think is good, because it means you're not going to be releasing the same goddamn thing every year.
We've completely overhauled the driving experience. This includes a 48 times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation.
That's hardly quantifiable.
Let's advance.
Look at the crack in the road!
Details. Everything you see is new and has been captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans. Advanced rendering and procedural generation techniques bring a new level of realism to the track.
Big number me good for investors.
Here you can see the beautiful fall colors of Maple Valley. The grass, rocks, 3D vegetation.
We have rendered every single cell on these plants. This game is more real than real life.
Let's advance time again.
They're all old. Stop! You're going too fast.
All new dynamic time of day. This is a fundamental system to the new Forza Motorsport, and like weather, is available on every track. These new simulation details add further depth, drama, and dynamics to the racing experience.
Can I go to the carnival?
To our dynamic time of day, Forward Plus lighting and physically based lights come together to deepen the realism and immersion in the world. Changes in the time of day also change ambient temperatures, which affect track surface temps. Grip is also affected by these track temp changes, rubbering in, and of course, weather. Let's head to the
I mean, like, I know all of this is built specifically for racing.
that players have been asking for.
I wonder if it's actually gonna be based on
Multiple tire compounds and
how much light the track is getting versus just being like, hey, it's this time of day and it's not cloudy.
Shaders, paired with ray tracing, bring out incredible detail in the gold heat wrap, anodized aluminum, and carbon fiber.
See, like,
engine bays,
all of this looks incredible.
is a place where ray tracing
However,
really shines.
ever since Watch Dogs nearly like seven or 8 years ago, plus I don't remember, you can't trust it.
In Forza Motorsport, car damage is reproduced down to the individual scratches on the bodywork. You can see here some of the new details in the directionality of damage, how the paint peels away at exposed and raised edges.
It's just, it's like, it's pretty words and smoke and mirrors at this point.
Using the power of the Xbox Series X.
Watch Dogs was overhyped. Like they overhyped the graphics on Watch Dogs, and when it launched, it was a severe disappointment.
Cars reflect in their own mirrors, bodywork, brake rotors, and wings. Things just feel more natural, more real.
Forza's a graphical showcase, but even when they launched the Xbox One, the stuff that they were showing on the everything, the stuff they were showing on Forza when they launched the Xbox One, that was all fake as well. I will not deny that this is probably all done in engine, but probably not on an Xbox.
Is the all-new.
And if it is on an Xbox, it's probably just built in a way where it's like, where it's just showing the parts that it wants you to see. Microsoft's longest running franchise celebrates its 40th anniversary. Marathon? Oh, Flight Simulator. Please tell me you get one of the Wright brothers planes. Yes! Yes! That's actually pretty neat. Like a classic planes pack is pretty cool. Oh, show me the Spurs Goose, come on! I think that actually is the Spurs Goose. No, that's too, no, never mind. That's too, modern to be the Spruce Goose. Now we got helicopters. Actual rendered giraffe in Africa! Spirit of St. Louis in collaboration with the National Air and Space Museum. There ain't no air in space. There's an Air and Space Museum. Oh my god, they're gonna add Halo content to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Flying a Pelican. Please tell me it's not just the Pelican. Oh wow, you can go to the upper atmosphere with it. That's actually pretty neat. Free add-on available today, Halo Infinite. Too bad Halo Infinite is not that great. It would have been funny if they if it's like free add-on of that, plus we've mapped out the entirety of the planet Reach.
Which one's your favorite?
Overwatch 2.
Mine's Tracer. She's like, cheers, love, the cavalry's here.
You're one of those heroes, aren't you?
Before me, I see the future. Human. Machine. You know there's more out there, don't you?
Even the best journeys end. But a new one.
I haven't kept up with Overwatch, so I don't recognize the last girl they showed. A new era begins.
I am your queen. Let's take him to the wasteland.
One punch is all I need.
Doomfist.
Nice work, team. Keep it moving.
That's already kind of a red flag.
Boom, baby.
Check me out.
Get in there.
It takes a team to tango.
I do like Hammond. The hamster is probably the best character in the game.
Surprise! You'll like this one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's probably from the same crew that Junkrat and Roadhog are in.
But here I am. A free-for-all. With 0 rules.
So somebody in chat said that she's like a Borderlands reject, and like the way that they introduced those two characters is very Borderlands.
King Howl has never lost. Not in 13 years of rule.
On the battlefield.
Not until today.
The reckoning begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
To be continued. That's true. Overwatch is hanging on by its adult content industry. Turn-based strategy game.
History is filled with moments of greatness. Some well-known, some
Civilization 7, which means we have to buy the expansions all over again.
If you were its architect, how would you reshape the world? What new stories would you tell? And when your people speak, would you listen? How would you lead them in this new world?
And a bison? Oh, it's a drone constructing a horse.
History.
Did I say a bison constructing a horse? A drone constructing a horse. Hans.
But these will be yours.
It's your world now. Ada, History Untold. The sequel's gonna be called Ada Ada.
It's good to be here.
celebrating what's going to be our biggest year yet.
Hi, Pete.
That includes a few of the projects being developed across Bethesda's 8 studios, starting with Redfall, and the world's first look at gameplay earlier in the show. Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey. It's got so much of arcade.
That gives me hope for its quality.
Compelling heroes, open world campaign, deep customization.
Open world campaign. Okay, so it's more like Far Cry.
We can't wait for you to play Redfall when it releases early next year. If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming. This year, ZeniMax Online Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
I tried getting into it. Because it's an MMO, it has to follow very strict rules that the baseline Elder Scrolls games were not built on.
But now, the embers of dissent glow beneath the pomp and circumstance.
So, like, I can't get into Elder Scrolls Online because it's so restricted compared to the other Elder Scrolls games.
At the heart of the conflagration sits the Ascendant Lord. The legacy of the Bretons must be protected.
Fallout turns 25 this year.
And they're still pushing 76, okay.
Of this storied franchise, Bethesda Game Studios takes Fallout 76 players out of Appalachia for the first time and returns to a beloved location. Expeditions The Pit is coming this September.
Beloved.
If you're hearing this, we need your help. Anyone, anywhere. If you're receiving this, and you're brave enough, come join us at the pit.
Your arrival's the first good news we've had in a while. It might not look like much. This place is our home, and together, we can take it back. From these rad-worshipping fanatics.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, let's go downtown. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all our troubles, forget all our cares. So go downtown.
I feel like we've hit a singularity. We're close to hitting a singularity in games, where every company just has one franchise or one game that they push every year with new content, no matter how poor the quality of it was, and refuse to develop anything new because the amount of money they're making from the continued content is greater than creating something entirely new from scratch.
Bethesda Game Studios has been busy, and not just with Fallout 76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4, they're going even bigger with Starfield. Later in the show, my good friend Todd Howard will be here to reveal more of their next epic RPG.
So let me get this straight. They went back to Redfall, and then like at the end of their little stint here, they went forward to Starfield and just didn't show anything from it. This is okay. This is I believe this is the Forza game that has the Trackmania. Yes, you can see like there's like Hot Wheels courses built all over this Mexican area. Somewhere over the rainbow, vines muted, cause the song that they're playing here. Wait, is this Forza? Because people are saying Hot Wheels and it does look like Hot Wheels. Oh, the Forza has Hot Wheels content, right. Yeah, okay, Forza Horizon 5 and Hot Wheels. Oh, that's new content. They do a Hot Wheels expansion every game. Interesting.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over.
Ark?
All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us. And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive.
Ark 2!
But if anyone can tame this new world, we can.
Vin Diesel can. I was joking! I know Vin Diesel was in the last trailer. He doesn't even have a voice in this one. 2023 is when Ark 2 is coming out, I guess. That might be the time when I take a look at Ark, when Ark 2 comes out. Horn. It looks unique. A little bit too grotesque for my taste, though. Kind of gives me those, like, without all the rampant advertising, Oddworld.
When the gods first emerged from the great below, we saw them as saviors. Instead, they unleashed a pestilence on our world. No one yet knows if you can kill a god. I, for one, intend to find out.
Oh god. Please keep playing. I mean, like, is this a JRPG? Because, like, it's not a JRPG until a bunch of teenagers are killing God. I like this concept, though. The way I can kind of like tell what it is, from what I can tell from its premise, aliens came down and subjected, like humans, probably in like the, I'd have to say based on the garb that some of those people were wearing, like the colonial age, maybe even earlier. Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. It looks neat. I like the little fox companion. It's very cute. World premiere. Da-da-da-da. Oh, it's an Xbox Game Studio. Minecraft. Minecraft 2.
Legends hold great power. They are the dreams we weave into our shared story. Some legends tell of peace and the beauty of simplicity.
Probably called like Minecraft Legends or something like that.
Some tell of danger. And the end of all things.
Run, Squidward!
But the legends we hold dearest are legends of hope, of creativity, and of bravery.
The Legend of Zelda, Minecraft.
And friendships that change the world forever. This is the legend of a united overworld. United by you.
This looks like Dragon Quest Builders. Oh, who called that title? Pick up, somebody better answer that phone. Action strategy. It seems more like Minecraft Dynasty Warriors, honestly, in terms of gameplay. That Tom Psychic emote is paying for itself. Console launch exclusive.
I remember when you first arrived.
Piper.
You made quite the entrance.
This is not Starfield.
You wanted to make a new life.
Oh, what the hell? Satisfactory. This looks very satisfactory. The guy in the guy in the mech looks like he's from Satisfactory. I didn't see which studio though it was from, so I don't know. So I'm not sure that's it. Space Farm? Farm Simulator in space.
And while you explored, you uncovered a mystery. I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this.
4-player multiplayer.
Together.
Lightyear Frontier. The people in the mechs look shockingly similar to the people from Satisfactory, though. Disney's gonna sue. Gunfire Reborn. Co-op and roguelite. Huh. This game is great. I mean, like, I wish they gave me more than just, like, snippets of gameplay set over music. Because, like, it's not giving me much to go on here. This is an edgy Scooby-Doo. Well, no, this still looks like it takes place much earlier than that, like 1920s or something.
Anyone here? Only anguish fills this residence, Benedict. I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
I found the first piece. There must be more.
It's the prequel to Metroid Dread.
Father, I can guide you through his memories. We're close. Don't let your fright hold you back now. It is good to see you, you old devil.
Last case of Benedict Fox. That's piqued my interest.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you more about Interior Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls. It started with the desire to create a deep interactive experience all levels of players can enjoy together. Because stories are brilliant, universal tools that help us understand the heartbreaking beauty of life. This game is an uncompromising tale of family, resilience, and sacrifice, written like a prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers the imagination. This is an interactive story powered by video games that gives you agency over the lives of far from perfect human beings. This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other, and create shared memories. As Dusk Falls is an emotional experience that we hope will leave a mark with everyone who plays it.
In-game capture. Huh.
For most people, Turok is just a pit stop.
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea?
But for us, it felt like a trap.
There's enough cash in that safe to put the last few weeks behind us. On the ground, now!
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. We'd been in the wrong place forever.
Sometimes doing the right thing is doing the wrong thing.
I've got eyes on two hostages.
None of us escaped that night.
It's okay.
Even those of us who made it out alive.
Stop! Why are you following me?
We've taken very different paths in life.
The jump between the still images and, like, the stuff that's moving is very jarring to me.
Get rid of the cop.
Hey there.
Evening. Hey, Sam.
Say, you haven't seen three fellas in a blue pickup, have you?
Nope. Been here all day.
How you liking the desert dream?
Oh, can't complain.
Can I ask what brings you to Turok?
What? Eight players. This was very confusing. It's too smart for me. You know what the... They could have used this slot to plug anything, and it would have looked amazing, and instead they use it to plug something that's like... They use it to plug something that's already out. The reason for that is because, like, going from a graphic style where it's a bunch of still images that move from one place to another to something that would run at 60 FPS would look amazing. This game does look more appealing by comparison now. I don't mean to, like, to poo-poo the developers of that last game as Dusk Falls there, but it just looks so boring. Wait. So there are over 10 million players, and yet there's something. Is this like new content that's releasing on the 23rd? I really wasn't paying attention to this. Da-na-na-na. Peniment. Poke your father with a stick! Good morning, Ursula. What game was it that had kind of a similar art style to this? It was, I feel like it took place in like the Old West and was in black and white. Like, I wouldn't say the art style is, but like the animation style is very similar. Italian Heart, no. Something Old West or something like that? West of Loathing, yes. I think it was West of Loathing that I'm thinking of. I do like this art style a lot. Very, very reminiscent of like those books that you'd see. No, not West of Loathing, but like something akin to West of Loathing, I think. I feel like it took place in the West. I didn't even get a glimpse of that.
Are you ready for a new wild and wacky fruit flavor? Introducing apricot. Stop by. Make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog.
Oh, I guess we're back to
More local teenagers have gone missing. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of missing teenagers.
we're going back to Retro React with Lucagen.
If anyone
Oh, this is God damn it, what is this?
Please contact the police department.
Grounded, yeah.
Hello, micro friends. Great news! Virgil knows you might be a little homesick, but that can be repaired. First, you will need to survive the yard against terrifying insects and treacherous wastelands.
This game does have an arachnophobia mode. So if you want the giant spiders to go away, they just turn into 2 balls.
Rusty. But with a little maintenance, we can unravel why you are here. Before someone or something terminates your tiny existence. Good luck.
It does seem like we're finally getting like the story of this. Finally. Because I think the one time I played this, the only really real hint to like any sort of story we found was like, there was like a base that was hidden in like a tree that had like a bunch of like small skeletons in it. I say small skeletons, but basically just like skeletons that were normal size to us anyway. I feel like the number 10 million is being thrown around a lot. It was a beta, yeah. That was when I also found the world outside of the fence where you could just fall into an infinite void. Baby robot.
Helios. They search for someone who does not exist. The shadow. The forgotten child of a scattered race. Lost until now.
The fact that I'm only seeing one, like, human makes me think of that game where you play as the cat in the world of robots. Stray, yeah.
But I am not their hope. I am their reckoning.
Ninja Gaiden 2035.
They will not drag me into their light.
Erebon Shadow Legacy.
Because their light is a lie.
That does look neat. Oh, puppy.
I speak now to those who heed a darker call.
Darksiders?
Those bold enough to cross the line of sin for deeper knowledge. Who follow an unquenchable yearning, born of blood and bone. To unlock the forbidden secrets and foulest black rituals, calling forth life from death.
Why'd you bring him back up if you're just gonna kill him?
To truly embrace this power,
or his skull?
You must take it into the world. And you will be shunned, scorned, marked as a living sacrifice to this profane knowledge. You will be a priest of Rathma, a necromancer.
I feel like we saw a teaser for this last year.
And you will not confront the darkness alone.
I have my skull friend with me.
Of the dead. And the dead have no mercy.
Diablo. IV. New class Necromancer.
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the the necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo IV. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue, and the powerful druid. And you'll want them because the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred, has returned and spreading corruption and evil as she fights to reclaim our dark Gothic world as her own. And it's up to you to stop her. Now, Diablo IV is the culmination of the 25-year history of the franchise, building on top of the best of what's come before with some, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time I might add, some Xbox Series X gameplay, while hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
I played Diablo 3. My friends ran me through it because they wanted me to get to nightmare mode. And it turns out that if you don't level up while you're being run through it, then you can't play nightmare mode.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving. It's creepy.
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all of the new features that people really love and appreciate in modern games. Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
It's important to include robust character customization because then I can play the
That's
fantasy
new.
that I want to play.
It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
One of the really cool things about having an open world is your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own. There's no linear path that you have to follow.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
There's all kinds of surprises as you're exploring.
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space.
I don't know what else to say except it looks like a Diablo game.
But after you've
I don't have much of a connection to Diablo.
This place has been cleansed.
It now becomes a friendly town.
Sometimes it's a new town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get, and you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here. They might come back any moment.
Local events are really cool little story segments that happen within the open world.
You'll just be running through the world and then a local event will pop up and you can choose to participate in it.
Blizzard tends to try to drive longevity in their games. So we'll have to see if this is going to be one of those ones similar to Diablo 3 where they try to just be like, hey, keep playing this so that way we could add microtransactions in this to make, or at a real world auction house where we skim cuts off the top.
It's epic.
It's so easy to create a community.
I'm honestly like curious what the next like few years is gonna mean for Blizzard, as Microsoft changes take hold.
If you have an Xbox and your buddy has a PC, you're gonna be able to group up.
Or you could play couch co-op. Two people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
We've created specific zones where players can engage in PvP.
If you go there, you can start swinging away at people. But you're also opening yourself up to being swung at.
If you're like really, really good, the game actually marks you as like a champion on the map.
Oh, that's interesting. They're going for like a Souls route with like open world PvP.
The last story mission is really the beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Oh.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons.
But when do you start the game over in order to just start playing through it again?
To play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
Wonder how much they paid these kids for this review. These are the developers.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
local events,
couch co-op,
endgame,
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
And we are so close.
Blizzard's kind of become like Bethesda for me, in a sense, where it's like it's hard to get excited for their games anymore after seeing all the microtransaction laden BS they put out.
We brought updates that were free to those who sailed the sea, though there's always more potential within. And as this song will spell out, there's plenty to sing about. Now that you can finally be a captain, can you imagine owning your own ship?
Save ship, okay, we needed that for a while. Cabin customization, that's pretty neat.
Then to satisfy your vanity, as long as there's no profanity, you can name it just how you desire.
Finally! Booty McBootface.
To set sail as a pirate captain, there's boatloads of new features we proclaim. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain, that's why we really think that you should play this game.
And it's available with Xbox Game Pass, of course.
Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. And
choose your path.
will come knocking on your door. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain, and you'll be amazed at what we have in store. The choice is yours, whatever captain you may be. Whether that's gold looting, no stop shooting.
You cash in points to sell loot easier, that's good.
Everybody's welcome in this game.
Always sucked when you thought you were home free, you get back to an area to turn stuff in and just got ambushed.
Time is almost up, so as we leave, if you want to be a pirate captain, come do it in season 7 to Sea of Thieves.
July 21st. That's good. That's real good. I like the way they went about that. Really wish you could turn off the PvP. I know, but like, it's part of the game. Like, I wish you could turn off the PvP as well, but maybe make the rewards like maybe like the rewards are like worth less because there's not as much risk. Oh, Mickey and the Magic Mirror. Cocoa Cucumber. What a very strange combination of art styles. You've got like the voxel, like a lot of this looks very voxel, but other places of it look like just normal 3D models. Feels like Wonderland? I think that's probably what it is. It's called Ravenlock, but I think it's probably based on, it's very much heavily based on Alice in Wonderland. Through the Looking Glass. World premiere. Annapurna. Okay. Now, I think this is a game we've also seen? No, because they said world premiere. Never mind. From the creator, when it said like from the creators of Inside and Limbo, I'm expecting it to be horrifically disturbing. Yep, there we go. Good start. Whoa! So the orbs do different things. A game of picking up and carrying orbs. Oh, weird. Cocoon. This is very unique. World premiere. Locusts! Beast Ganon! Eat grape, become demon! Wulong, Fallen Dynasty. Yo, was that Lu Bu? Do not pursue Lu Bu. That was actually Lu Bu? Well then.
Japan is the home to some of the most talented and well-known game creators anywhere in the world. We're thrilled to be working with Koei Tecmo to bring Wulong Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja. It was a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox. I'm excited to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners at Atlas.
Okay. Persona 3? From our partners at, and I'm just like, huh? Oh, and Persona 4. Is Persona 4 gold? Yep. Golden. And 5. I wonder if they're all coming in one pack. Oh, yeah, if this is gonna be one pack, that'd be pretty neat. It's gotta be royal. On PC as well. They're being released separately, okay. Persona 5 Royal is being released October 21st. And free with Game Pass.
Now,
man alive!
I'm excited to announce.
I'm a little concerned with like the cost of Game Pass versus how many games are on it.
The greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry. Someone that I have admired for many years. Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
Thank you, Phil. こんにちは、小島秀夫です。
Okay,
ずっと
let's
作り
go.
たかったゲームがあります。それは誰も体験したことも
Let's
見たことも
go.
ない全く新しいものです。それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりました。マイクロソフトの最先端クラウドテクノロジーと、市場の変化によってその未知なる構想への挑戦がようやく可能となりました。
Never before seen
少し
concept.
時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから
May take some time, but I'm looking
ゲーム
forward
スタ
to
ジオ
it.
と提携し、皆さんに喜んでいただける
Are we getting a
ニュースをお届
trailer
けしてい
or
きたいと
just Hideo Kojima
思います。
promising something in the future?
ご期待ください。
Thank you, Kojima-san.
I don't think we're getting a trailer.
Thrilled to have Kojima Productions working with our teams at Xbox Game Studios. Today, for the first time ever,
Oh, no, here we
are
go.
focused on showing you games that you can play over the next 12 months. Today's show celebrates a diverse lineup of global game creators of all sizes who bring with them unlimited potential. Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few. And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda: Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth across console and Game Pass.
Interesting.
With millions of people playing our games every single
They
day.
said
And we have you
that this
to thank
is
for that.
based on what's going to be
Whether
coming in the
that's
next
new
12
players
months.
joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming,
Which means that
or our
Starfield
longest fans playing
is
on
not
Xbox
coming in the
and
next
PC.
12 months.
We could not have done this without you. A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass.
They said they were going to show
updates to their
Starfield
games,
later.
and building new experiences.
But they said
for you
that
to
these
enjoy.
games that they just show were going to be coming in the
We
next
know
12
that
months.
Everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it with an extended first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Isn't that anticipated? We've barely seen anything of Starfield. We saw a guy land on the moon, and that's pretty much it.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. We're ready to start on your signal.
Can we please get some kind of gameplay so I know what we're going to be doing?
Maintaining exit vector course. Steady till ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course. Guidance is converged. We're looking good. Allocating auxiliary reactor power. System checks are green across the board. Grav jump commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's
I'm
hard
mad.
to express how excited all
Come
of us are
on!
to be here with you today. We're so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time,
Really? I can't tell!
Space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game.
Oh, thank God! We're actually seeing
mysterious moon
gameplay.
Of Crete.
Nope, this doesn't even look like an engine. Oh, maybe I'm wrong, though. It's a safe trailer.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Do you really think you're gonna be moving your mouse that smoothly? At the very least, it's in engine, so. Oh, we got rad roaches. I can't judge the FPS because they probably did it like that on purpose or like for the video's sake. Like they just rendered out the video in 30 FPS. So I can't judge it based on that.
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Hey, there you are.
No VATS? I kid. Lockpicking looks interesting. I wonder if it happens in real time.
You're gonna pay for that.
The weapons look really boring. Like, I hope like you get different classifications of weapons later on because they all look like boxes.
Initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who in the future the game is set in are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Follow weapons were, not all of them were boxes. Thank God, there's some color in this.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question.
Wait a minute!
What's out there?
Is that Diane? Are we Agent 47?
Could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building, you will be part of solving that puzzle now.
Diane Burnwood!
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the Settled Systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet! Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agreed to work for UCC staff. Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
What was the name of the?
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys.
The other space Fallout?
Protect the people of the Free Star Collective. When you sign up with
The one that wasn't made by Bethesda? Was that Outer Worlds?
The only way out is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous. But we are
I wonder
not
how the two
stopping.
compare.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make. And that starts with character creation. It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
And you're never gonna see them because they're gonna be wearing a helmet.
You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
That's pretty neat.
Says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages. But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges.
Considering how big these trees are, you're gonna be probably be leveling up a lot.
Projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
And just like that, I'm more interested.
And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. But that's not all. You can even build your own spaceship.
I'm in. 100% in. I love like having your own, like a game where you can have your own ship. That to me is so cool.
You can choose crew members. And yes, you can completely customize the look.
Look at that! That is so cool!
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
100% love that.
How the ship looks, it's how it performs, from engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Thrusters boosted.
Please show actual gameplay. Yes? Yep. Oh, it's like, it's gonna be like a side diversion. There's not gonna be a lot to do with that. Oh my god, but like, I'm such a sucker for this kind of thing. I'm such a sucker for engineering your own spacefaring vehicles and being able to fly them. And like, 70% of the ones people make are just gonna be flying dicks. Listen, I like building the ships. I'm not good with physics. I did not play a lot of Kerbal. But like, that is the reason why I like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you.
Is it gonna start off
Let's
like...
take a look at one of our planets, Jemison. You can land in New Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet. And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system. From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems.
Jesus!
Over 1,000 planets, all open for you to explore. We can't wait to see what you find.
Definitely explains why they had to delay it. Okay, so that's interesting, but what concerns me about that... Ugh, excuse me. What concerns me about that is that we're just gonna have 1,000 planets of nothing. Like, we're gonna have like 995 planets of like nothing but resources, and like 5 planets of that are actually like integral to the story and actually have something to do on them. Yeah, I'm a little bit more excited for this game now with the spaceship building. I think that's probably it for the presentation as well. Coming 2023. It doesn't say when, so probably not within the 12 months that they were saying for the rest of the games. Holiday, yeah. And it's on Game Pass. Yep, and then this is just like the recap of everything they've had. No Banjo, unfortunately. As the rumor was apparently wrong. The man eating the grape. The Dynasty Warriors Minecraft. The cars, the Hot Wheels. The swords, the kingdoms, the vampires. A lot of vampires. The spiders. The medieval art. The Sea of Thieves, the personas. The swords again, the police. The 2 FPS. The Silk Song. I'd say there was at least something for everyone. Even if that something wasn't necessarily new. Unless they plan on doing like a Nintendo style fake out. Nope, I think that was it. Thanks for watching. Yep. Well, there was some pretty interesting stuff throughout that presentation. For the longest time to me, Starfield was just kind of a stopgap on the road to the Elder Scrolls 6. But I have more interest in Starfield now. I do want to play that Forza Horizon game, what has the Hot Wheels in it, because that actually looks like fun. We saw Silksong. That vampire game looks interesting. I'll have to take a look at it. That shooter game from Squanch Games looked really good, where the guns were all live and humans are being trafficked as drugs. I'm trying to think of what else they showed on there. The Sea of Thieves update where you could actually like save the loadout for your ships and name the ship. I mean, like that's like Sea of Thieves for the most part. Most of the stuff that you're getting is cosmetic anyway. All the rewards you're getting are cosmetic. Every single one. So the fact that it took them this long to make it so you could save your loadouts and name your ship is like something that like really needed to be done. Plague Tale looks interesting. There was that one game where I forgot what it was called, but like you're pretty much like a very emaciated guy in hell, and like it looked very like grotesque and dark and grim. Scorn, thank you. Yes, Scorn looked interesting. I do want to play give the Halo what is it? The Pelican mod a shot in Flight Simulator, because I feel like that's going to be the only way I'll be able to actually fly a plane, cuz I've tried and failed horrifically. Yes, the last case of Benedict Fox looked interesting as well. I am significantly more interested in Starfield, though that trailer was so on rails that I could hear It's a Small World playing. Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal getting ports to Xbox and Game Pass. And I need to play Hollow Knight so I can get into the hype of Silksong. But anyway, I think this is where my reactions to this conference are going to come to an end. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully Nintendo announces a Direct sometime in the near future. It doesn't seem like they're going to be doing one for the E3 season. But hopefully they'll come around within the next like couple weeks to month, and we'll have a new one coming out at some point here. So, you know, we'll see. I'll see you all next time. Later.